What is going on, guys? Aaron Chen here. Hope you are doing well. If you are watching this video right now, then you might be one of my YouTube subscribers, or you may have just found my video somewhere on the internet or YouTube land. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aaron Chen. Today I'm going to be talking about something really, really cool. I'm going to basically teach you how to get people to buy your stuff, okay? So whether you're just getting started online, or maybe you want to build some sort of affiliate marketing business, or you want to sell products using the internet, using technology, the power of the internet, I'm going to teach you a little invisible secret right now that will actually teach you how to do this stuff properly, okay? Now, this is one element. Obviously, there are lots of different things. Like there's the marketing side where you have to build sales funnels and drive traffic and all that good stuff, right? But people talk about that stuff all the time, okay? The one thing that, I think has helped me tremendously that a lot of people don't actually talk about is really the invisible stuff, and that's really where the magic happens, okay? And so today I wanted to talk about something called positioning, and it's also known as posturing, okay? Now, positioning is really all about how you filter the information that you give out to the marketplace, right? See, the thing is that you don't always have to, tell 100% of the truth all the time. It doesn't mean that you're lying. It just means that you're controlling the type of information that you're giving out to the marketplace. I'll give you a perfect example, okay? Now, what a lot of people do, especially on Facebook, and especially when they're just getting started online, right, is they might go on Facebook and they might type something out like, hey guys, I'm just getting started in internet marketing. Wish me all the best. Never made money before, but I'm going to try it. Check out this product right here, okay? Now, obviously, that's an exaggerated example, but that's not far from the truth. A lot of people do stuff like that, right? They announce to the whole world that they're just getting started, they're a newbie, and they're going to start promoting a product. Check it out if you want, okay? Now, think about it from the market's point of view. If they stumble across your video and they find out that you're a brand new person, you've got no experience, you've had no success, you haven't sold any products online, why would they ever want to work with you, right? So think about that for a second. What kind of message are you, sending out to the marketplace, right? People don't want to work with people that are brand new. They don't want to work with newbies, okay? When it comes to business, people want to learn from people that they can learn from, okay? And in their eyes, the only way that they can do that is if they work directly with someone who's successful, okay? So think about the message that you're sending to the marketplace whenever you're doing stuff like that, all right? It's the same reason why you never ever complain on social media, okay? No matter what happens, if you got your Google account shut down, YouTube shuts down your account, you had 10 refunds today, it doesn't matter. You do not complain. You do not air your dirty laundry in public. Why? Because if you do that, you're putting yourself in a very, very bad position, okay? And it's all about positioning, right? It's all about making sure that you position yourself so that you, number one, look like a professional, number two, you look successful, and number three, you look credible, okay? And if you're complaining about refunds, you're complaining about, not this system not working or whatever, it makes you look unsuccessful, and people are going to view you very, very differently in the marketplace, okay? So, that's a huge, huge tip right there. A lot of people don't understand that. Now, understand that you don't have to lie. You never ever have to lie, all right? But you don't ever have to tell people that you're struggling either. Does that make sense, right? It's all about the flow of information that you decide to give to the marketplace, okay? Now, if you're just getting started and you're like, well, Aaron, I've got no experience. I am a beginner. I started last week, or, I've only been doing this for a couple of months. Who am I? How am I supposed to build authority and credibility when I've never generated any real results myself? I've never made any sales, right? Well, it's really, really simple. It's actually a lot easier than people think, okay? You don't have to go out there and tell people your results because maybe you don't have any just yet, right? But what you can do is you can, first of all, be a student of the craft. Okay, be a student of the craft. Learn how to market properly. Learn, whatever you're doing, whatever business you're doing. Let's just say you're trying to build, a network marketing business or an affiliate marketing business on the internet, right? You're trying to sell products online, yeah? So be a student of the craft. Learn how to do it properly. Absorb all the information in your mind. Get as knowledgeable as you can, and then all you really have to do, and that doesn't take that long. It takes a few weeks really. Now, you're not going to become an expert, but you're going to know a lot more than, say, the next person, okay? And all you have to do is you have to create good quality content, okay? Something like this, small little videos or email or however you decide to do it, webinars, whatever it is, okay? And deliver lots of value, create really, really good content, and get it out to the marketplace, okay? Now, if you do it well, if you're very confident, if you know what you're talking about, you've done your research, and you're giving advice and you're providing lots of value, okay, people will appreciate it, okay? And what's going to happen is people are just going to automatically view you in a different light. They're going to think that you're the expert because you're teaching them how to do it, okay? And they're just going to automatically assume that you're successful, right? Now, perception is reality, right? If people perceive you as successful, then you're successful. You never actually have to say that you made $1 million this year, right? And that's the big mistake that a lot of people think. They're like, oh, I've got to make $1 million first and tell people that I made $1 million before I can actually teach other people and look successful in their eyes. No, 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 no. Okay, perception is reality, all right? Now, I'm not saying that you have to lie. Again, it's not about that. It's about positioning yourself in a really, really good place in the market, understanding how to posture, okay, give great advice, give good content, and just help people. And they're just going to automatically be magnetized to you, and they're going to want to work with you. And that's really how it works, okay? I'm going to give you another really, really quick example of the whole idea of positioning, okay? So let's just say that now you're doing lots of great video, okay? And somebody sends you a message directly and they're like, hey, Aaron or David or Bill or Suzanne or Sally or whatever it is, right? I just watched your videos. I love your stuff. I want you to mentor me. Can you give me your phone number, your private phone number? I want to speak to you tomorrow. Let's get on the phone, right? Now, here's the mistake that a lot of newbies will make, even a lot of experienced people, to be honest. They're going to jump at that opportunity because they're going to think to themselves, oh man, I just got someone who has asked me for my phone number. They want me to mentor them so I can charge them for a product. I'm going to give them my number and I'm going to get on the phone with them. Now, here's what's going to happen, right? You're going to give this person your phone number. You're going to get on the phone the next day, whether it's Skype or Zoom or, you physically speak to them on the telephone. And that phone call is going to drag on, for an hour, okay, or two, all right? And then you're going to realize that this is not your right customer because you never qualified them, okay? And in their eyes, they're probably thinking to themselves, wow, I can't believe that this successful person is actually taking 1 hour out of their day to speak to me, and then you lose your position, you lose your authority, okay? Because think about it this way. If we were talking about someone really successful like Gary Vaynerchuk or Tony Robbins, right? If you watched a Tony Robbins video and you somehow found him on Facebook Messenger and you sent him a message and said, hey Tony, I just watched one of your new videos. You're awesome, man. Can you give me your private phone number? I want to get on the phone with you and let's talk, right? What do you think's going to happen? Well, nothing's going to happen because Tony isn't going to give two shits about you, unfortunately, right? And if he did, that would be the most ridiculous thing ever because he is way too busy to jump on the telephone with some person that he doesn't know to speak to them for an hour, right? So it's the same thing for you, okay? If you do that, remember, you're successful, okay? It doesn't matter if you're just getting started today or you've been doing this for 10 years, right? You are successful. So if you're a successful person, you're busy. You don't have time to jump on the phone with someone for an hour that you don't know, someone who just messaged you randomly on YouTube or Facebook Messenger or whatever, right? But that doesn't mean that you don't appreciate them, okay? Again, remember, it's all about positioning. So what you might do instead is you might reply the email, you might reply the Facebook Messenger text, you might, send them a message on Skype or whatever, and you might say something like this. You might say, hey, listen, I appreciate your message, but please understand that at this stage of my business, I'm not going to be able to speak to everyone, okay? But if you want to work with me, here's what you do. And then literally you give them instructions on what they need to do to work with you, and you send them through hoops. You make them go through hoops. If they're really serious, then they'll do it and eventually they'll work with you. And there are many, many different ways to do it. You can send them to a website where it goes directly into your sales funnel. They add their email address and they actually go through the process, see all your products, and at the end, if they're serious, they can buy and then they can work with you. That's one way. Another way is if you really want to talk to them, you can send them to a survey or a website where they have to fill out the survey or fill out an application form. And then after they fill out the application form, it could be a paid or free application form, by the way, right? It will then be picked up by your PA, which you can hire for very, very cheaply online, Fiverr or Elance or whatever it is, right? There are lots of different, third-party websites like that. Or you could just get them to go through a survey or an application form, and at the end, it could be your calendar if you really want to do this. Get them to book a 10 or 15-minute slot, not 1 hour, 10 to 15 minutes, and then you can, and again, it could be 2 weeks from now. It's not going to be tomorrow because you're way too busy for that, right? But it could be 2 weeks from now, and then you get on the phone with them for 10 or 15 minutes. Your positioning is so much stronger. I hope that makes sense, right? Because now they know, okay, Bob, Rachel, Sally, Aaron, they're a busy person, obviously, because they're very, very successful, right? So I have to go through this process. I've got to book them. I've got to go through this application, because obviously, they don't just want to work with anybody. And then once I'm qualified, then and only then do they qualify for your time. Does that make sense? Can you see how that would position you on a pedestal, and it would actually make these people who want to work with you actually respect you even more, okay? But if you're so successful and you can just jump with someone on the phone, it kind of, it dilutes your brand. Okay, people they just don't have, Tony Robbins doesn't have time to do that, right? And neither should you, okay? Again, whether you're just getting started or whether you've been doing this for 10 years and you're making 100,000 or $1 million a month. I hope that makes sense, okay? So this is what's called positioning, okay? Positioning is everything. It's something that's invisible, that goes on in the background, but trust me, it builds you up so much, and this is one of the big things that will get people to buy your stuff, okay? So listen, today I'm not talking about your normal, build a sales funnel, drive lots of traffic to it. This is all the invisible stuff that really works, but this is one of those strategies which is timeless, okay? It builds authority, it builds credibility, it puts you on a pedestal, and it will get your audience to respect you a lot more. Okay, so I hope you're getting a lot from this. So let me know in the comments below, are you getting some aha moments right now? Because I'm dropping bombs right now, guys. I hope you're loving this stuff. Leave me some comments, leave me some likes if you got some value from this. Remember again, that if you go through my channel, I can talk about, the traffic stuff and building out your capture pages and building out your value series and all that stuff all day, okay? But this is the powerful stuff that no one ever talks about, positioning, influence, posturing, power. This is the stuff that will really move that needle for you, okay? So listen, if you enjoyed this video today and, you just found my video, or maybe you're one of my subscribers, but you're not getting my training, then I welcome you to check it out. So if you want to learn how to build a really, really powerful business online, right? If you want to learn how I did it, how I turned 8 years of failure into, the last 2 years of, 5-6 figure income business, then I want to show you how to do that. Okay, it's really, really simple. Right below this video, you will see a little link right there. Click on that link, enter your best email address, and then I'm going to send you the most awesome 4-day free training program that's going to teach you how to build an affiliate marketing business, and then you can literally just replicate that if you want. Okay, so listen, my name is Aaron Chen. All the best. Make sure you practice positioning inside of your business, okay? Because I know it will work for you if you just practice at it, and just be very, very careful about how you give your time to your marketplace. Take care. All the best.